In this video, we will see the completing the square method, and this time I am going to give you a shortcut method, as some students demanded that they are unable to understand this usual method of completing the square. So here we are going to have a shortcut method, and this we will do in two parts. We will divide it into two cases. Case 1, when we are given even case. Okay, now what is the meaning of this even case? Let's take an example. Suppose we have x square minus 6x plus 5 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation as usual of the standard form ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, as we already know. Now if you see the middle term, that means the coefficient of x, this number is 6, and 6 is the even number. So this is the even case. Even case means we have to see the coefficient of x. If it is even, then it will be called the even case, and if it is odd, then it will be the odd case. So I will tell you that in how much shortcut way we can solve this completing the square method in a very easy way. You have to only see this number and follow the step which I am going to tell you. So first of all, this sign is minus, and for this, when you will complete this into completing the square method, the formula applicable will be a minus b whole square. If it is plus, it will be a plus b whole square. Okay, so which formula will be active? A minus b whole square or a plus b whole square will be depending on this sign, the sign of middle term, which is x. Okay, so here we have minus sign, so we will apply a formula of a minus b the whole square. Now how to convert this into completing the square? Please listen to me very carefully. First, from x square we will take x. Okay, then you will take this sign. If it is plus, we will take plus. If it is minus, we will take minus. Then you will take the half of this number. Whatever number it is this, you will take the half of this. So if it is 6, we will take 3. If it is 4, we will take 2. If it is 8, we will take 4. Okay, so whatever the number we are having here, we will take the half of it, and we will write this as whole square. Okay, now when you will expand this we will not show in our solution, but to check, we will do it in rough work. And what is this rough work? We will expand this by using a minus b the whole square. Okay, so when you expand this, x minus 3 whole square is equal to x square minus 6x plus 9. Is that right? Now if you compare this equation with this equation, so you will find that the first term and second term are already matching. These two terms are matching, but this number is not matching. So what we will do? With this x minus 3 the whole square, what you will write? You have here 5 and you have here 9. So how to convert that 9 into 5? So if we subtract 4 from 9, we get 5. So with x minus 3 the whole square, we will write minus 4 is equal to 0. Understood? How I did? First of all, I took x, I took this sign, I took half of this, and then I completed this as a whole square. Then in rough work, I checked by expanding it that x square minus 6x plus 9 is the expansion of x minus 3 whole square, in which the first two terms are already matching with this and only the third term is not matching. So this third term I have to convert equal to this. So how to convert 9 into 5? By subtracting 4. So I have written here minus 4 equal to 0. That means your x square minus 6x plus 5 is equal to 0 converts in x minus 3 the whole square minus 4 equal to 0. Okay, and then you can solve it by transposing 4 that side. So x minus 3 the whole square equal to 4. So x minus 3, if you are removing the square, it will go under root. So x minus 3 will be equal to plus minus 2. If you will take plus sign, x will be equal to 2 plus 3 will be equal to 5. If you will take minus sign, x is equal to minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1. So the two roots of x is equal to 5 and 1. I hope you find it simple to solve. Okay, so this way you can solve when we are given the even cases. But whenever we are given odd number case, as in our NCERT book, almost all the numbers are odd numbers. So that will be a little problematic. So let's see how we can solve that kind of questions. So we will take here case 2. I hope you all are trying to understand this. So case 2, in which we have odd case. Now for this again I am going to take one example. Suppose I have x square minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. For example, so you can see here this time the coefficient of x is 3, which is odd number. So once again the same strategy, same tactics, same tricks we will follow as we have done in the even case. But since the number is odd, so this will create a little problem for us. What we did last time, we took x from here, we took this sign, and we took the half of this number. When it was even, it was easy to convert into half. But when it is odd, its half will be written as upon 2. So if we have here it is 3, it is 3 upon 2. If we have here 5, it will be 5 upon 2. So here x minus 3 by 2 the whole square. Okay. Now again in rough work, we will check that when we expand this x minus 3 by 2 the whole square, what we get? So x square minus 2 into 3 by 2 into x plus 9 by 4. Okay. So here we get x square minus 3x plus 9 by 4. So once again you can see the first two terms are matching, but the third term is 9 upon 4. This is the problem for us. So what we will do here to solve this part, we will see this number, because we have to equalize this number to this number. So here we have minus 2. Okay. Now since here 9 upon 4, the denominator we have is 4. So write this number also in the form with denominator 4. So minus 2 can be written as minus 8 upon 4, right? Because minus 8 upon 4 equal to minus 2. And why we are doing this? Because in this number we have denominator is 4. Now, how to convert this 9 upon 4 into minus 8 upon 4? Now here children, you have to ignore this denominator because हमने equalize तो कर ही लिया इसको. We have to only see the numerator. How to convert 9 into minus 8? So if we subtract from this, 9 minus 9 will be equal to 0, and we have to go till minus 8. So if we subtract minus 17 from 9, you know, minus 17 plus 9 will be equal to minus 8, right? That implies the number required will be minus 17 upon 4. So if we subtract minus 17 upon 4 from 9 upon 4, we get minus 8 upon 4. And minus 8 upon 4 is nothing but the same number. Okay, so the required conversion becomes x minus 3 upon 2 the whole square minus 17 upon 4 equal to 0. So you can see here what was the equation? X square minus 3x minus 2 equal to 0 converts in x minus 3 upon 2 the whole square minus 17 upon 4 equal to 0. And then you can transpose this number, and by removing the square you will get root with plus minus sign. 2 case of plus and minus sign you will get, and by taking them one by one alternatively you will get your 2 roots. Okay, so x minus 3 by 2 the whole square is equal to 17 by 4. So x minus 3 by 2 the whole square is removed, will be equal to plus minus under root 17 by 4 will be equal to plus minus under root 17 upon 2. So if you will take plus sign, one answer will come with plus. If you will take minus sign, one answer will come with minus. This way you can solve by this shortcut method. This is just to explain to you in rough work. But once you practice this and get the confidence to solve this, there is no need to solve this part. After this equation, you can directly write this equation by doing some work, rough work, and you will get directly the answer. Let us take one more example of odd number. Let's take this time x minus 7 by 3, sorry, x square minus 7x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, once again we have an odd number x square minus 7x plus 2 equal to 0. Let's do it directly. X minus 7 by 2 the whole square. Rough work. X minus 7 by 2 the whole square is equal to x square minus 7x plus 49 by 4. Okay. Now we have 2 here, so 2 can be written as 8 upon 4. We are getting 49 upon 4. Required number is 8 upon 4. So what to subtract from 49? 49 minus 41 will be equal to 8. That means required number is 41 upon 4. Right? So the answer is x minus 7 upon 2 the whole square minus 41 by 4 is equal to 0. This is your completing the square equation. So you can see here how easily we can convert this into completing the square when we have even number or odd number. Apart from this, one more thing is there, that if we have numbers like 2x square minus 3x plus 7 equal to 0, in which coefficient of x square is 2. So first thing, we have to make it sure that the coefficient of x square should be always 1. So this we already know, that we have to divide the whole equation by this number. So the equation becomes x square minus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2x plus 7 by 2 equal to 0. And then after this we will do the same thing as we have done here. That means x minus 3 upon 2 is already there, and one more 2 you will take by making it half. It becomes 3 upon 4. So x minus 3 upon 4 the whole square, and then after that whatever number will come you will write it here, and in this way we can solve the completing the square method. Okay, I hope this method will work for you. Practice it and you will definitely learn it.